Okay, I know you guys are all wondering how I got out of her basement, and it's really, really simple. We've got a hurricane to track. NHC is monitoring a tropical disturbance in the southwest Gulf. You can see some of that precipitation firing off right there next to my head. We will detail on that later in the next screen. Moving on, we've got severe thunderstorms with heavy rain possible over the northern plains and the upper Midwest. That's going to be continuing through the weekend. Carolina banks are seeing precipitation, as is the edges of Nova Scotia, which might affect the northeast. Traveling over to the mountain states, Arizona and Utah, and even a little in New Mexico are seeing some precipitation. Watch out for flash flooding with those events. And up in the Puget Sound and Washington in general, they are getting some stormy weather, which is really fine for them. It makes up for the fact that they're not as hot as everyone else, so enjoy your rain, Puget Sound. This tropical weather outlook is official as of 2 a.m. today here on the 15th. You may have updates by the time you're seeing this later in the day. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Erin, located several hundred miles east of the northern Leeward Islands currently. Recent satellite wind data indicate that a disturbance located over the western Gulf continues to lack a closed low-level circulation. However, shower activity has increased some over the past few hours, and the system could become a short-lived tropical depression before it moves inland over northeastern Mexico or southern Texas this afternoon or evening. Regardless of the development, locally heavy rainfall is possible along portions of the northeast Mexico and southern Texas over the next couple days, and interests there should monitor the progress of this system. Keep in check with your locals. I am national, daily, and I only report once a day, so please stay tuned to the locals for that. Another Air Force Reserve Hurricane Center aircraft is scheduled to investigate the system later this morning. All right, moving on to temperatures, we've got a very moderate day for the West Coast. They're looking like they've cooled off significantly over the last couple days, so good for them. Mountain states still pretty stinking hot, lots of 80, 90s, and hundreds across you, but not quite those sweltering 110s that we were seeing for the last week or so. Enjoy the slight cool off for those hotter areas, but I know you guys are used to it down there. Plains are dangerously hot today. We've still got 100 temperatures, lots of high 90s across the plains. Everybody be careful, stay safe, stay hydrated, stay indoors as much as you can. And the Midwest is a very similar story. Lots of 90s, although skewing more towards the low to mid 90s. It can still be dangerous with the humidity, so everybody stay safe out there. Same story for the East Coast, only very slightly cooler up in Maine, which I'm sure you guys are enjoying. However, the rest of the eastern seaboard is fairly hot still. Lots of 80s and 90s. McMurdo Station, negative 13 degrees, winds from the east at 5 miles per hour. Real feel, negative 15, and it is clear. Alaska, getting peed on in the center. Alaska temperatures, lots of 50s, 60s for the Aleutians, 66 near Anchorage, 62 for the Panhandle. Hawaii, couple pockets of showers here and there, but no major wind advisories at the moment. High temperatures today in Hawaii in the low 80s to the low 90s for most areas. I'm Ayla Mooney, and we will continue to track Tropical Storm Erin that is off the coast several hundred miles as it comes in, but for that other depression that's in the southwestern Gulf right now, everybody in lower Texas and northern Mexico, please look out for all of that precipitation, flash floods, flooding in general. Stay safe down there. Love you guys. Bye!